Hey everyone, my name is Mitchell Wong.
And I'm Matija Mikowski.
And today we're going to teach you a little something called musical improvisation. Improvisation means spontaneously creating music on the fly. It means listening to other musicians, generating your own ideas, and having a spontaneous musical conversation with other players. This is different from reading notes off a page or reading other people's music. This means personally and spontaneously expressing yourself on your instrument. And we have a program called Music as a Second Language, which teaches this. I'm the creator, Matija is one of my students, and today we're going to give you the first lesson of the program, getting you started on improvisation, and by the end of it, you'll know how to create your own improvised solos. So without any further ado, let's get started. This is a recording of a bunch of musicians playing over a blues progression. And this is a special scale called the minor pentatonic scale. What's great about this scale and this recording is that if you play any of these notes at any time in this recording, it's going to sound good. Let me demonstrate just by playing up and down the scale. All those notes work well over the recording. So long as you stick to those notes, you can't go wrong. And that provides us with a certain amount of security. The way I teach improvisation is very, very step-by-step, intuitive. And I'm going to start just by improvising on that first note, the lowest one. I'm just going to play that note wherever I think it's going to sound good. Listening to these guys and creating my own music. Just on that one note. Matija, why don't you give that a shot? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's improvisation. We're listening to the other musicians, we're creating our own music, and playing what we feel. But a one-note solo gets kind of boring pretty quickly. Let's go to the next step, improvising on the first 2 notes. Improvising just on these 3 notes, we can make a pretty good solo. Just 3 notes, going up and down, playing them when we want. And then, from there, 3 notes, first 4 notes, first 5 notes, first 6 notes. And once you're employing all 6 notes, you can make a pretty convincing sounding solo. Here we go. improvisation. 6 notes of a pentatonic scale, the background track, and there's lots and lots and lots you can do. What's important is make sure you're totally comfortable improvising on the first note before you add the second. When you feel like you're ready for something new, start improvising on the first 2. When you feel like you've exhausted all that you can do with the first 2, add the third. You want to be totally comfortable on these notes, and that'll build you, it'll build your dexterity on the scale, knowing really solidly where the first note is, where the first 2 notes are, where the first 3 notes are, and building it until you're totally, totally comfortable going up and down the scale. And that's really where you want to be, where you're no longer thinking, oh, my notes are F, A flat, B flat, C, whatever. When those notes are totally under your fingers, you can put away the music and you can just play. One more time, Mattia. Just 6 notes of the blues scale, and you can use a lot. But taking this approach where it's just one step at a time, you can really get familiar with the notes and can build your solo step by step until you're using all 6 notes of the scale. We have a website which is www.mslmusic.ca, and there you can download for free the backing track we've been using, and you can also download a PDF which has the notes of the scale. You can put these 2 together and can instantly start creating your own solos. If you're in the Toronto area, we also offer a 10-week course which takes improvisation through all genres of music, well, through many genres of music, such as rock, pop, blues, soul, funk. And we teach you step by step, using this method, what notes to use, what rhythms to use, and how to just create your own solos, create your own ideas. The end result being that if you hear any song or you're with any other musicians and they start playing something, you're able to instantly have this musical conversation with them. Freely and fluently speak the language of music and being able to play with other musicians in your community and all over the world. Mattia, can you give me a chord progression? Just go C to F, throw in a G if you want. And I'm just gonna show you that through improvisation you can just create music spontaneously, like this. That's improvisation. And music as a second language, we think that this is the most essential part of music. Just being able to freely play your instrument, being able to freely jam, and being able to spontaneously play with other people all over the world. So yeah, check out the site, check out this the background track and the PDF, start making your own solos, and we hope to see you around again sometime soon. Thanks.